Hey guys, Paul here from Meldrum Performance Coaching and the Complete Personal Trainer podcast. Today's 5-minute tip, paying the price of admission. So this is a concept that, I think a lot of people really need to buy into. And paying the price of admission is basically what's it going to cost for you to achieve your goals and what you need to do based on the risk that you're willing to take. So basically, with a lot of goals that we have, there is a price that we have to pay. There is no way you're going to get six-pack abs without a severe calorie deficit and having to pay the cost of hunger, food cravings, missed social events, etc., etc., etc. If you want to use anabolic steroids, etc., for example, you have to pay the cost of losing your health, of having to do extra work in terms of supplementation, nutrition, and cardiovascular training to maintain your health. If you want to compete in powerlifting, you need to pay the cost and pay the admission fee in potentially having sore joints, etc., etc. There's a number of costs that you have to pay. So this is something that is really worthwhile communicating to your clients, the cost of admission to getting to their goals. A lot of people think they can do the bare minimum to get to the goals and there won't be any kind of side effects, and that's unfortunately not the case. If people are trying to achieve a higher level goal, the cost of admission is going to be higher in terms of the overall sacrifice and effort they need to implement in each and every other part of their life that supports that goal. So with your clients, simply look at what do they want to do, what's the cost of admission, and be very upfront to people about that. A recent example of that is someone who has come to me and they want to get super duper lean and they want to lose a ton of weight, but they don't want to do the cardiovascular work that they need to do to maintain that goal. So in that, the cost of admission is it's going to take a lot longer to get there and it's going to require a lot larger a calorie deficit. When I have a client though that comes to me and their goal is more modest in nature, and there's nothing wrong with having a more modest goal, they have other priorities and things in their life that they want to deal with, the cost of admission is going to be lower. So I'm very happy to actually tell the client, hey, you know what? Keto is a great thing if they suggest it, for example, or cutting out all carbs. You can do that, that's absolutely fine, but you don't need to. The cost of admission to your goal is not that high. You can actually get to your goal by having a moderate calorie deficit and increasing your activity. Does that sound better than cutting out all carbs? Yeah, that sounds way more achievable. So by identifying the goal and the cost of admission, you can help your clients achieve their goals in a much more timely way and give them realistic expectations of how hard they're going to work.